to tell me how to change stuff in Audacity. I have a degree in audio editing. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not necessarily the most intuitive software.
Just to make sure.
How do I get to my Gmail?
Quiet.
No. All right.
You go to Alta Vista and you type in, please take me to gmail.com.
You go to Google and you type
Google.com.
Where can I find Google Mail?
Ask Jeeves. That's all you
I go to Ask Jeeves and I search for yahoo.com.
Oh, I hate
Jerry,
all of
you
you.
don't deserve the internet.
And then I log into
man.
MySpace through Facebook.
Pat hit the Pride React, and I forgot to update my code to deal with the Pride React. So, like, on the stream right now, it just says Pat hit some kind of new reaction button that I don't know about. I'm glad that that's what I made it the default. Oh, playing it ahead.
So, does that mean we're streaming already?
Yeah, I said we're going streaming, and I was like, oh, wait, it's like, I already hit it. It's like...
All right, well, fucking count it down, buddy.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To gain that tune.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Game That Tune in the house once again. It is your boy, John Harrington here, and the gang's all here. We got John Regan with us. Say hey.
Hey.
And we got David Fleming. Say hey.
Hey.
And we got David Weiland. Say hey.
Hey.
Hey, man. Oh, it's, man, I think it's going to be a fun night. It's the less momentous number of episodes. It's episode 65. You know, it's I mean, it's a cool number, I guess, but there's no awesome theme to tie in with that number. If you're just joining us here on Game That Tune,
we listen officially retire.
Exactly, Game That Tune AARP edition.
No, I like the idea that this is our last episode. We didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
You
we're
just
done now.
So,
we're off to,
guys,
we're all moving to Florida after this. Bonus points if you're already here.
Wait.
Yeah. So we're gonna listen to some video game tunes, guess the games based on the songs, goof off, have some fun. Whoever guesses the most gets to play some bonus tunes, pick a theme for the next episode. And our last episode was our fantastic Nintendo 64 extravaganza, and the winner of that, not only because of the most points, but also because of the amazing rap intro that is bound to come up every time we do a milestone episode from now on.
Honestly, when you said, like, okay, let's start the show and everything, I honestly expected to hear that. Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of clinching up for it too. Like, is it going to be? That means I could do a shorter intro on the show, but it'll be back. But David won, and he picked the theme for this week's show. So, David, what's the theme this week?
We did N64, so I moved it up to Gamecube.
It's a logical progression, and yeah, man, I think it's going to be an interesting show because I think that. We learned in post show last week that Johnny and David Weiland never owned GameCubes, and then me and David, in taking on a little extra work this week, discovered that GameCube, it might not be the most diverse system. Like
it has some very iconic games and some very obvious soundtracks.
Yes, it does. Like that whole knock on the GameCube for having no third-party support. Or like the knock on Nintendo for having no third-party support started here, people. Like, I mean, I guess it's technically started on the Nintendo 64, but that was pre-real internet era. So, Internet 2.0 started, and the GameCube had no third-party games, and we all knew about it. So it's going to be a Nintendo-heavy episode, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun anyway. So, Johnny, let's jump into it, man. What do we got?
Game 1.
Mm-hmm. Cheery and wintry.
Hmm.
Makes me want to jump up for the entire time that I'm playing the game.
Really, it makes me just want to bash stuff with a hammer.
Makes me feel as cool as a
Oh.
polar bear in sunglasses.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to that song every time I played this game. Usually more than 5 times per time that I played this game. What's the trivia there, Jenny?
Let's see here. Let's see.
How you haven't just gone ahead and played the third song?
No, don't do
I
it.
don't
God damn it. We have got to stop letting John do that.
Can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crap, I lost it. I had something and I can't remember where on the page it went.
What's it taking so long?
I know. Okay, so the final roster for this game was originally going to have a cast of 20 characters. At some point during development, the developers felt that was not large enough, and so several model swap characters were added.
Hey.
Oh, whoops. All right. I know that's a hard one.
Yeah,
I
man.
guess.
Really stumped us good here, didn't you?
It's I've got a number of questions about that game.
All
I
right.
wrote my only question that's important on this card.
Let's see
So.
here. Okay, so John Harrington says wins Melee. David Weiland has the only straight answer, Super Smash Bros. Melee. David says Ice Climber, wait, Star Fox, no, Dr. Mario, oh, hold on, Super Smash Bros. Melee. That is correct for everybody. Again, points appearing on screen before I said it was right.
Bro,
I love when that happens.
The scorekeeper knew it was right. That's just how that works. Yeah, fucking hey, man. Yeah, you weren't kidding last week. You threatened to. No, I guess I don't know if it counts as a threat when it's like I'm gonna, I swear to God, I'll play Melee music. Like, oh, okay, great. But yeah, you never owned a GameCube, and you said
one of the best games on the system.
Yeah, exactly. Real dick move. But yeah, good call, Johnny. So it is incredible that it took us this long to have Melee on the show. It seems like this should have been like in episode 1 or 2. I love it. I love the diversity on the show.
I think
things get lost in the fray.
I think for the first chunk of the show, like the show's existence, we were a little more competitive, and so we tended to stray from the obvious games. But now, like, it doesn't really matter who wins. It's fine. Like,
yeah.
Well, also, I ran into a problem choosing 2 Smash Brothers games. Well, not so much the first one because that was kind of a trick. Anyhow, choosing a Smash Brothers game. These soundtracks are so big. How do you pick 3 songs? I mean, honestly.
No, exactly. Like if I was up against picking Melee, I would have picked probably 3 different songs than you did there, Johnny. So
yeah,
impressive picking.
Episode 66, all Melee.
What the hell made you pick Ice Climber?
I just really like that tune.
It's a really good version of that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Hate that level.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck that level.
I hate the level, but I love the jazzy tune. Like, it's so good.
Good jazz. That's the thing. I was like, man, the Ice Climber level. Wait, no, the Brawl was the one that had the mountain that broke off and the fish and all that. What was the Melee Ice Climber level? Oh, wait, it was the Infinite Mountain scrolling stage. Fuck that fucking level.
That level's bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Boo that level. But I don't know if there is a bad level in that game.
Dill in the chat is giving me a little bit of shit for saying how I said we're a little bit.
He's right.
We were a little competitive, and from the guy who picked Super Mario Brothers in the first episode.
Yeah, you almost torpedoed the show in the first episode. It was pretty good there. But yeah, so I think we should treat Melee like we treated Super Mario 64 because it's a game that everybody's played. I believe it's the best-selling game in the history of the GameCube. I think we should just say what our favorite level is, our favorite character, and our favorite thing about Super Smash Bros. Melee. Not starting with John Regan. David Weiland goes first.
Oh man, shit. Okay, I'm trying to think. Favorite level. I think I did. I always just went for either Hyrule Palace or was it Corneria, whatever it's called, like the Star Fox ship, like the basic, like the classic levels from 64. I love those ones. I always mained. I'm trying to remember because like in Brawl I mained as DDD because I love just being heavy and smashing shit. I think back then I did Marth, maybe Luigi, maybe Samus. I can't remember. I think I might have done Donkey Kong 2 and just mashed like the hammer the ground button because it was funny.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to fuck everybody up in a 4-player game, and then
it's really fun to do.
Get your ass knocked out. David Fleming, what about you, buddy?
I had to pull up a list of Melee stages. It's like I know there were really, really good ones.
Yeah.
What were they? I mean, if I had to pick just one, it would probably be Hyrule Temple because everybody loves that stage. Everybody went to that stage.
Fucking great level, yeah.
I really also liked, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Onet or Onet.
I always called it Onet.
Yeah, I always called it Onet. That was one of my favorites. And I also really liked Pokemon Stadium.
Dude, excellent picks. And your favorite characters in the game?
Favorite characters, my 2 mains were Sheik and Dr. Mario in the all-black coat.
The Doctor of Death. Yeah, that was a good look for Mario. Trying to think. Did you say your favorite thing to do in the game? Or like your favorite memory of the game?
Actually, probably the adventure mode. The adventure mode was badass. And
adventure mode was so good.
Like how they tied every single series into it, and like being Mario running through a Zelda dungeon, or being Pikachu escaping an exploding Brinstar. Like,
That was awesome.
Yep. That game, it had, I don't know. I'm not sure which one's better, the adventure mode in that or the one from Brawl, but they're both fantastic for what they are. Johnny, what do you think, pal?
My favorite character was Ness, easily. I always did pretty okay, not great with Ness. I'm not gonna lie though, I really fucking suck at Melee. Like, I'm so bad at it. It's not like
I picked this.
wait, so you're saying you did pretty okay as Ness?
Get out.
I hate me too.
And then favorite stage is probably the one on the Great Fox, whatever the one
Cornerian.
that was. Yeah. And then the one where you're like on a highway and there's cars, not Big Blue, but the other one.
Mute City?
Yes, Mute City.
Yeah, that's a pretty good level.
Yeah, Big Blue was a pain in the ass in this game because it had the super fast moving floor. So if you got knocked onto that road, you got knocked out.
Yeah.
Mute City was the one where it actually moved along the track and like stopped at different points, and you could get fucking whomped by the F-Zero cars.
I like that
one.
one.
Yeah, oh god, that level was awesome back in the day. Like, this game was such a crazy step up over the first Super Smash Brothers. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, trying to think. My best character was Falco. My favorite character might have been Mewtwo, but I always went to Falco because I could actually win more consistently with him. This was one of those last games that my brother and I played competitively. Favorite stage, either the Hyrule Temple, because of going down to that fucking cave and just whomping the shit out of each other until you get like 400% damage and somebody goes careening out of there like a fucking pinball. Or I really like Fourside, the other Earthbound stage that never came back.
Oh, the city.
Yeah, it had the fucking skyscrapers. So
That was a good
really
level, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Meteor smash somebody straight down between those skyscrapers and really fuck their day up. If somebody was playing Ness and they got down between those skyscrapers, they were never coming back. And it had like the fucking UFO that would come in for whatever reason, and it was
like super slippery UFO.
Oh yeah, it was just so cool, man. And then was this the introduction of Giga Bowser? Because I think that blew my fucking mind back in the day. Like,
I think so.
He might have been a boss.
Yeah, like if you beat it on the certain hardness or whatever, fucking Giga Bowser shows up. And yeah, dude, it was an epic finale to the game. Because I think they introduced him here, and then in Brawl, you got Final Smashes, and you could transform into him.
Yeah.
So, dude, the game is so fucking good. I don't give a fuck about it as a competitive game anymore. Like, I don't like it showing up still at like major fighting game tournaments.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's strange that it's got the following that it does. But
yeah,
I fucking love it as a game to hang out and play with 4 friends on GameCube, because that was just what shit was all about back in 2001. Like, fucking A, man. Like, GameCube was a party system, and this was the fucking game that everybody had. And it didn't matter how good you were at it, because they added a bunch of crazy items. And everybody, you just always had a good time playing this shit, man.
No.
It's a fantastic fucking game.
No, you say you say that as somebody that was halfway good. Let me tell you something, man. Anytime I was at a party and this got busted out, like, I got so fucking frustrated. Like, it really sucks. Like, I was really bad. I would just like,
you got to get us all more pizza while we finish the game.
My goal was never to win; it was just not to lose first. Like,
that's about where I am with these games too.
All right, yeah, I got 3rd place. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good, man.
I didn't suicide every death I made. Yay!
I didn't lose to the CPU on easy mode.
Good, man. Dude, yeah. Oh, the game's so good. I want them to bring back some of the stages from this game. I mean, seriously, like, why haven't they made something as wacky as the Poke Floats since this one? Like, what was up at that level? I love this.
Or how come they never brought back Star Depths, where Kraid like knocks the stage around?
Yes, that level is so cool.
You guys ever do the game mode where you turn damage up all the way, turn on only explosives, and just have everyone just play on a level that does environmental damage?
I don't know if I did. I mean, I played a lot of Super Sudden Death, but
it's a lot of fun doing that, and it made me less shitty at the game because I could just mash buttons and still win.
Sure, it did.
I do remember having Pokemon battles in this game. where you had to choose Pokemon Stadium or Pokefloats, set items just to Pokeballs, and you had to pick one of the Pokemon characters.
Hell yeah, set that shit to high, and just their Pokeballs going everywhere. And man, they added like some motherfucking screen filling Pokemon attacks on this one. It was awesome. They had the legendaries from the gold and silver version, like the fucking like there was the one that made like the column of flame that just like destroyed your ass if you got caught in it. And then they had the legendaries. They had the legendary birds from the first generation too, right? Like
I think so. Yeah,
that sounds right.
I remember they also added in like I think like Mew was in this game too, or was it just in 64? I can't remember. There was like Magikarp and Mew that wouldn't do anything. They just kind of flop off.
Goldeen flops. Mew was in there and Goldeen flops. And dude, and they had a fucking Majora's Mask stage, man. There was a Great Bay Temple stage.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one too.
And then like
it was in the water with the turtle and the moon's crashing in the background and the giants come out. I mean, like, dude, like I said, the step up in quality from like Smash Brothers 64 to this was just fucking crazy. But yeah, awesome game, awesome memories. Just fucking all around fantastic, man. And
Nice pick,
here's
Thank you.
well done, Johnny.
Yeah.
But I think since you've now played your pick and we're going against what we had originally planned, and we now have more games than we anticipated, we got to keep going to the next game.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
2.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice.
Good. So, this is the first of 4 or 5 games in this series released for the GameCube. That's depending on how you define the series. And it started a brief 3-game run of games that are not based on previous material for this series.
Was that multiple songs at the same time?
No.
Oh, sorry. I saw you tapping your headphones. So I thought you were trying to give me a hint that something was wrong.
I was trying to give you a hint to fucking pay attention, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Ruined it.
The
You're
soundboard
just
doesn't.
killing it right there.
I mean, I guess we can if you want, because I can't jump back in the middle of the song. I'd have to start all over.
You motherfucker. No.
Or we can
Play it again.
Okay.
Well, now that we've
You
heard that
said-
song 1.5 times, you dense motherfucker.
You said this was the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Said there were
So-
several in the series made for the GameCube, though.
Not just for the GameCube. They were on other systems as well.
Okay. Shit. Fuck, I have no idea.
It's going to be great if you picked Mario Party.
So I was like, there aren't many.
There were 5 of
the-
those on the GameCube. Am I right, folks?
I was going to say, it's like, that seems awfully intense for Mario Party.
You pound that motherfucking jump rope or whatever the fuck you do in Mario Party.
Pound the jump
Don't
rope.
think this is right, but whatever. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, let's have
Alright.
it. David Weiland says Metroid Prime 2. That's incorrect. John Regan says 007 Nightfire. Also incorrect because that's the second game in the series. David Fleming says 007 Agent Under Fire. He's right. Yeah, boy.
Thanks,
Oh.
Wikipedia.
Damn you, Wikipedia. Yeah. You weren't supposed to look that up. You were just supposed to remember how much fun we all had playing 007 Agent Under Fire.
Well, it's one of those things that I was sitting there. It's like, okay, this sounds like sci-fi action-y music. How many Resident Evil games were there? Now everything is like, what series had like 4 or 5 games on the GameCube? list of GameCube games, and the first 4 are 007. Like, oh,
Yeah, I'm seeing those on here now too.
Those. They released several of these, man. EA was really trying to trade in on all that fucking Nintendo 64 goodwill. You know, they made 007 Agent Under Fire, 007 Nightfire, 007 Everything or Nothing. All three of those not based on any previous James Bond game or movie or book or anything. And then they tried to go even further in cashing in on the GoldenEye name and made GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Which
I remember them making a sequel to GoldenEye.
Yeah, they've tried to really cash in on that GoldenEye name before. And Rogue Agent, I wasn't sure if you wanted to count that as part of the series because you don't play as Bond, you play as a different agent. And then they made right before the end of the GameCube From Russia with Love, and so five fucking 00 games for the fucking GameCube, and I played this one, and Johnny and David, I'm hoping you remember, man. We played this shit together.
I do remember playing it, and I knew it was 007 Fire. But yeah, Nightfire versus Agent Under Fire, I could not remember.
Yeah. So, let's see. My thoughts on the single player. Who fucking cares? It's just a made up 007 story. He's starting out investigating like a fucking, I don't know, I'm trying to remember. It's like a botany lab or something. It's like, wrong start, 007. Nobody gives a fuck about botany. But yeah, the story, not important. What is important was this game, man. The motherfucking multiplayer was bonkers. Do you guys remember how much fun we had playing this motherfucking multiplayer?
There were grappling hooks, I think, right? Or something like that. I remember
Yes.
flying around with grappling hooks.
It was insane, man.
That's literally all I remember, though. But
Yeah, no, because it was a goddamn nonsense fest. It was like, fucking, I guess the three of us and maybe a computer bot or something playing multiplayer in this. They give you the Q claw, which is a grappling hook that you can shoot out and just slingshot across the stage. But you can also hold a button and not let go of it, so you can like Batman your way onto the walls and
Nice.
shoot people from up on the ceiling and shit. Like, it was insane. And then they also had a jetpack that you could pick up as an optional thing that let you jump super high. And then, besides that, I mean, it was like there were other things and I feel like there was like a mod menu that was just available from the get-go that like let you reduce the gravity and let you increase the walk speed and all this shit. So like we just cranked everything up to insane levels and then just like Batmaned our way around this arena trying to shoot each other with grenade launchers. Like, this game was a lot of fucking fun, man.
I don't remember this at all, and I'm curious because it sounds amazing.
It was so good, man. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Seriously, like I said, you're Batmaning all over the place, and fucking there's just explosions. I think there was an invisibility cloak you could get too, so like we might have all been invisible and grappling all over the place and shooting each other. Like, there's no reason to play this game besides like getting it for the GameCube and actually getting together with like 3 other people to play the multiplayer, because single player, like I said, not important. But this multiplayer, man, it's fun as shit.
I vaguely remember playing a shooter with y'all where like we messed with gravity and like that, but grappling hooks and jetpacks, I feel like I definitely should remember that, but I don't at all.
Oh man, that's that's literally my entire memories of it. It's just like we didn't own this. We fucking, one of us rented it. We were over at John's house, hanging out and playing this shit, in his room, and just playing the wackiest GoldenEye fucking multiplayer ever. It was a lot of fun, and I'm sure that if you find a used copy of this, it's like $7 fucking and probably worth every penny. Like,
Did you say it's $007?
Okay, thank I was gonna say. thought that was a sound effect cue that John was gonna miss.
And he never ever misses a sound effect. Cue.
He's right. Oh shit, we're self-referencing now. I love it. But yeah, game was cool. Multiplayer was great. This was like a perfect rental game because the single player was easy to beat. I beat it in the 5-day rental period, and then you play it with some friends and play the most batshit crazy, multiplayer stuff. I mean, like, I feel like this was ahead of its time in terms of just like crazy multiplayer. Like, I haven't played a competitive shooter in a long time, but can you imagine Call of Duty if everybody's just like ziplining all over the place and turning invisible and jumping around with jetpacks? I mean, I know Halo's got floaty jump, but like, I don't know, man. This game might have given everybody some good ideas for the future and then been promptly forgotten because it came out in the first, 3 months of 2002. But, man, oh man, it's, oh God, it's so good. But anyway, yeah, fuck yeah. I was glad I picked it because I was really looking for a third-party game to pick for the GameCube. And this was the first one that I came across on the list that I remembered playing. And we had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, 007, Agent Under Fire. Stupid game with stupid awesome multiplayer. Check it out when you get a chance. And Johnny, let's blast off, man. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Game 3.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Sounds really familiar.
I hope it does. Who's ready for a little trivia?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. GameCube discs of Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and this game's predecessor were originally going to be unique treasures that you could collect. They were not in the final game, but the texture files can still be found.
All right.
Let's see some guesses. All right, so John Regan says Metroid Prime 2, which is sadly incorrect, but John Harrington and David Weiland both say Pikmin 2, which is correct.
Question, John. What
Yes, John.
what shirt are you wearing? I thought that was a
Oh, This
Metroid.
shirt. It is a Metroid shirt. Why do you ask?
And then you put up a sticker of like a thing eating your brain. God damn it!
Yeah, it's because I'm wearing a Metroid shirt, John.
I thought
Why do you ask?
the song started and you left to put change shirts or whatever. And
Didn't change shirts.
Oh.
Just kissing my wife.
when you came back,
Been wearing
David
this
said in the
shirt the whole
chat
time.
like
I've been-
good shirt, and so I was like, oh, did he change shirts? Oh shit, this must be a hint. God
Nope,
damn
I've been
it!
wearing this.
No, I was just complimenting his shirt because I think it's a cool shirt.
I've been
Oh,
wearing this shirt since they announced Metroid Prime 4, baby. I'm
And then-
excited.
and then you're like, oh, look at the Metroid. Oh, let me do the brain eating thing. Oh man. Oh,
Johnny,
Fuck your day up, man. I just really like this shirt.
son of a
Johnny,
bitch.
you've
Can you imagine if you could find GameCube discs of like fucking other games in Metroid Prime 2 for some reason?
Well, to be fair, in Metroid Prime 3, you could get like Mario bumper stickers. So, you know.
Of course you could.
forgot about that
shit.
actually. Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
So let's talk Metroid Prime 2. Wait, no. The other thing.
So I suck at Pikmin. Like I'm really
Yeah.
fucking bad at this game.
Yeah, same, man. I like the games. They're charming as shit. But
Yeah,
I've never been very good at them.
I think I die in like the second dungeon of this fucking game. Like I am hot garbage at it, but it's a really cool fucking game.
See, that's why I like Pikmin 2, because Pikmin 1 was a cool game and a fun game and an original game, and I enjoyed it, but they had that time limit. And then Pikmin 2 came out and said, yeah, you know what? No time limit. Just go.
Yeah,
Hell
relax.
yeah. This is more like my game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sad confession. I never played Pikmin 2. Like, I didn't.
Pikmin 2 was so much better than Pikmin 1 in every
Yeah.
conceivable way.
That's the
I
thing.
think
Pikmin 1, whenever it came out, like, I picked it up and, played it. I rented it a couple of times and, tried to get into it. Was undone by that time limit. And by virtue of me buying a GameCube and a PlayStation 2 at the exact same time, now that I think about it, I went and played a lot more PlayStation 2 than I did GameCube. So Pikmin just fell by the wayside for the entire series. I still haven't played Pikmin 3, and I'm really sad about it. Come on, Switchport.
I think I bought both Pikmin 1 and 2 and played them on the Wii. like as backwards compatible ones and stuff. And I remember just like they're really cool and they're interesting and they're really neat games, and I just suck absolutely at them. Like
Yep.
I can't get the hang of like controlling a swarm of little critters that just get eaten by shit.
No, yeah, I love the gameplay, and you know that's the thing. Games are charming as hell, but you know, no, I just never, I never completed one. But you know, the games are fucking lovely, are they not, David Flynn?
Yeah, they are. They're awesome.
They are, and that's one of the things that I like is like the first game you have this time limit and you're trying to build your ship back, and the third game you have a time limit and you're trying to like get fruit juice to save, you know, your home planet and everything. The second game there's no time limit and you're just trying to make money by finding random crap. So you're just like digging up all these Earth artifacts like Duracell batteries and matchbooks and stuff, and they give them these weird ass names. But I like that it was very just freeform exploration, find weird crap. And
Yeah, dude.
the game also introduced my favorite Pikmin variety, which is the creepy ass white Pikmin with the giant like glowing red eyes that are poisonous. And my favorite thing about them was because they are poisonous. So when an enemy eats them, they still get damaged. So if you suck at the game, you can still defeat your enemies just by chucking white Pikmin at it.
See, that's a pro tip that I needed. Like, you know, I would have, you know, never figured that out. I would have just been fruitlessly hitting them with red Pikmin the whole time or whatever. And, you know, or I would have tried to pick as many rock Pikmin as possible or whatever, the purple ones.
Big ass purple ones.
And,
right?
Yeah.
you know, just been, it's like, they're heavy. Just, you know, I've got this. If I just bludgeon these things to death, that'll work. That's the only strategy I need. But, yeah, those purple ones are kind of creepy as shit. Or not the purple ones, the white ones with the fucking blood red eyes. Like, yeah, they're kind of creepy as shit.
Fucking Gollum Pikmin.
Did this one also introduce the wing Pikmin, the pink ones, or was that
No,
the
that's
Pikmin? Okay, yeah.
This one gave purple and white.
Yeah,
Yep,
because
okay, dude.
if
Wanna
this
get my
one had the
Pikmin wires
pink ones
crossed.
in there, they would be in Smash Bros. Brawl too, probably, and they're totally not.
See? Yeah, they're not. So
I know
they're
some
in-
GameCube shit. I know some GameCube shit.
Hey,
I got this.
GameCube shit as it relates to Wii shit. Well done, sir.
Exactly.
But yeah, man.
I played a Nintendo once.
Did Pikmin 2 also introduce the other characters? Did you get to play as Alf in this one?
No, but it did introduce, or it didn't introduce, but it let you play as Louie, Olimar's like sidekick friend, which was also super convenient because in Pikmin 1, like you're trying to cross a river, like here, build this bridge. Well, while your Pikmin are doing that, you're just kind of standing around because there's nothing for you to do. But Pikmin 2, you could be building a bridge just like, oh yeah, switch control to Louie. Go over there and find something else. Like
Yes. That, you know, that is one thing I definitely remember from Pikmin 1 is like, you know, send all your Pikmin to pick something up that's really fucking far away from the ship and then, you know, beat them back to the ship by like 5 minutes and just be waiting there like, they're all right? They're going to make it back. I can just, you know, I guess I'll just wait here. I mean, they're fine, right? It was like having kids. It's like a kid simulator. Like I just sent 14 of my fucking kids to pick up, you know, that seed, and you know they're gonna come back, right? They're fine. I don't need to go and look. You know,
Like the Pikmin
oh
get
god, they're all getting eaten. Yeah, but
all of
yeah,
a sudden you just see the little like ghosts of your children.
Yeah. No, God.
It's like the Pikmin get back home to your spaceship and the lights are off and you just turn it on. It's just you sitting in the dark like, where the hell were you?
Yeah. That's it. Everybody back in the ship. All 100 of you. Fuck this. Yeah.
I knew
That's
it.
it. Back to
I knew
Winnipeg.
You were hanging out with that Bulblorb again, weren't you? Those are bad people. You don't want to spend time with them. I don't want you falling in with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
You're not my real dad.
Man.
Fuck you.
But anyway,
Two questions.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I got two quick questions. David, earlier you mentioned Duracell batteries. Was that actual like Duracell brand product placement batteries in this game? And then
They did have some product, like actual product placement. Because that was one of the other pieces of trivia that I was thinking about using is there are different items in the Japanese version just because they don't translate. Like they have a different battery company, and you can actually find like old Nintendo games, but they're Famicom cartridges, and some of them are for like games that never got localized over here. So like, change it to a Mario one, it's fine.
Awesome.
And then the second question was, you mentioned Alf. Is Alf in this game?
Yes, that Alf.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not joking, John. You can play as Alf, the sarcastic alien who likes to eat cats.
Oh man,
Definitely. Yeah.
I was just imagining, like, because the Pikmin world is our world, just like on a miniature scale. Like,
Dude.
Alf's
Alf's
world
world is the size of a dime. It's like, if you could play as Alf, you could find all of this shit so easily.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just like secret end boss, like Shadow of the Colossus style Alf fight.
No, I'm imagining, like, playable Alf.
In
Like,
Willie's backyard the whole time.
you've got like 50 Pikmin struggling to lift up like a broken tennis racket. Switch to Alf. Oh, hey, I got it. Done.
I'm just picturing like Alf just like climbing over a wall, like fucking Attack on Titan. Just
Yeah, that would be the thing. He would have to be behind the wall because he's a puppet, so he's just constantly behind that wall, like just kind of waving at you and fucking, being sarcastic, and you have to take his ass down. That's gonna be the game, man. Pikmin versus Alf. That needs to happen.
We
Get
got a
Nintendo
episode name
Switch
for this
guys on the phone and get Pikmin 4 to be set in Alf's universe. Like, we need to make this happen.
I love the idea that it's just in their backyard.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the ultimate reveal. Like, oh, this alien world. You're between like the garage and the house, and like Alf and Willie are constantly walking around. Like, you can hear a distant argument about whether or not they can eat the cat. Like,
There we go. There's the teaser trailer for it. The SS Dolphin is flying, crash lands. What is this strange new alien world? Look up in the distance, and you just see Alf leaning out the window. Yo!
That's all it needs, man. Just some yo. But anyway, that's a new Patreon goal, is the Pikmin Alf crossover. Anything else on Pikmin 2, David?
It's a charming game. It's a cute game, and I really enjoy it.
Hell yeah, dude. Sounds like a GameCube game to me. Johnny, let's keep it going.
Game 4.
Cool.
it's a
Yeah,
like
badass
that.
song.
Leave it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, that was not.
Okay, second.
That was not multiple songs at once, in case you were wondering. 'Cause I didn't tap my
was.
headphones there, Johnny. Yeah, I bet you were. I don't think we need to wait for Dave. He knows what this is because he said he was going to pick it, and then he didn't. So, trivia for this game. This is our fan request, and I had it in our list of requests, and I could not for the life of me find who made the request. So shout out to you, mysterious stranger, for picking this game.
It was me.
So this game, John Regan picked the game. This game included a trailer on disc for which other game, which was easily accessed through the options menu.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you think about that?
Here you
Are we
go.
raising our guesses? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. John Regan says free jazz. He's correct, I think. David and David both say Luigi's Mansion. They are both correct. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
He has a boo amiibo. I drew a little boo on mine though.
It works.
Ooh.
You know, I
Both
didn't
of
get to draw
David's
anything.
doing our mind meld powers
Yeah.
tonight.
Man, so who here has played and loved Luigi's Mansion?
Oh, I answered the trivia question as well.
Did you answer it right though?
I think so. Super Mario Sunshine?
Nope. There was a trailer for Pikmin on the disc. So
Oh shit, neat.
boom. I only read correct answers, except in the case of John Regan. His answers are never correct.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so I'm hoping you guys have some fucking fond memories of Luigi's Mansion.
I never actually
I
played
did.
this one,
Blah.
but
You know,
I
no,
played
you
an-
know,
I
because
played
you
an
don't own a
arcade version
GameCube,
of it,
so you
though.
don't get to explain how you never played this one. I know your fucking game. Yeah, you never played this. You never owned a GameCube. David Fleming, let's talk Luigi's Mansion. You know what?
Luigi's Mansion's awesome.
Yes, it is.
It is awesome because it's basically like a twin stick shooter for Mario.
Mhm.
And it's also awesome because, holy crap, this game is depressingly dark for Nintendo.
It is a very strange, shift to have this be. I mean, they didn't come out with anything like even resembling a Mario game after Mario 64. This was like the first foray back into like a walk around playing as Mario game in quite some time when it came out. And this wasn't bright and cheerful like Super Mario 64 was at all. Like we've been waiting years for another run around goof off game, and we got Luigi, scaredly walking around a mansion and holding a vacuum cleaner.
Playing
Like-
free jazz.
Quiet you.
Honestly, it's basically the same game as Mario 64. You're playing one of the Mario Brothers. You're exploring a giant building, and there's a boss fight against a dead, possessed baby ghost.
Yeah, that sounds.
It's
Yeah,
basically the same, really.
Wait,
yeah. No,
Dead?
if you read into some of the details on these ghosts, it gets weird.
dead possessed baby ghost. I feel like there's
You
some
heard me.
redundancy because if it's a ghost, he's dead, right?
Go on.
And then possessed, like so the ghost is possessed. I'm not following. This is too complicated for
Is
me.
it a ghost that possessed the corpse of a baby?
Oh,
A dead baby ghost.
Oh God.
Is it a
Oh
dead baby
God.
ghost,
Oh
or is it
no.
a ghost dead baby?
No,
It
we
is
can't
a
say that.
spirit that you fight in the game, and we are going to move very quickly away from this line of conversation.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
I honestly did not mean to go there. Oh God.
So
There
I
are-
like that as we're talking about this, just on the multi-stream, I see John Regan's mom like this.
She's so good about that, man. She turns up at just the right time every time we have the show.
It's like, hey, what's that? Dead babies? Give that a like.
got dildo trivia. Felicia Regan likes this.
Oh God.
Every time, it's uncanny.
It's just like when we were playing GameCube over at your house. Like the minute that we started to make the sex joke, she knocked in, "Hey, do you guys need more soda, or are you good?" Like,
Yeah.
no, we're good.
Yeah. Do an up smash. Yeah, you suck my fucking cock. Yeah, that's right. And she admits that she has a dark sense of humor. Yes. I love this so much. Oh man.
Oh God.
So anywho, let's not go on the dead baby train. Let's talk the rest of Luigi's
I
Mansion.
feel like we got the seal of approval from John's mom to do this.
No.
Let's talk about some dead babies.
No.
God, I need a button that can mute just specific people. There it is. That's the end of that. So, David, fucking, I don't know, man. Go nuts on Luigi's Mansion because I don't have very many memories of it.
No, I really enjoyed playing it, and I really enjoyed the portrait ghosts. Because you're going around this mansion and you're collecting, you're ghost busting. But then eventually you get to like bosses who are these portrait ghosts, like famous ghosts from the history of the house that you have to catch. And some of them are really, really weird, but some of them are really cool. The one that stuck out to me the most was the piano girl. It was this like teenage girl who played a piano medley, and you had to like listen to her finish a song before you fought her. I remember the like super buff guys, and
Like that?
I remember the toy soldiers. There were like a whole bunch of toy soldiers that you had to fight.
Yep. No, I wish I could kind of corroborate with you on this one. My sad confession on this is, man, I didn't play this one very much at all. Like, I like the game. It's a cool game. But this was like the least exciting launch title that came out with like the GameCube. Like, game's cool. It's beloved. But this also came out alongside like the new Rogue Squadron. And then I also, like I said, I bought a PlayStation 2 at the time and was playing Metal Gear Solid 2. And, fucking like Melee came out like not long after this. Like this game fell by the wayside for me. Like I sadly just never got into it the way I did other games at the end of 2001. But
I mean, to be fair, I remember really enjoying playing it for the 5 hours it took to play it. Because it was a
Exactly,
launch
that's
title,
good.
and it was super, super short.
and see, that's the thing. I might be like remembering it really hazily because I mean, like, fucking talking about 16-year-old me, next door getting high and playing fucking Luigi's Mansion. We might have just beaten this and been done with it. I don't remember it. Like, the game was not long. It was fun, but it was like, it was a cool game. But like I said, just the one of the less exciting games that was out around that time. We were 16 and loaded with money and smoking a lot of weed, and we just had too many games to play. So, we went for like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, and this one just fell by the wayside. But
And as you're talking about smoking all that weed, my dad hops in to say hi.
motherfucker, it was years ago. And your dad's known me for a long time, and if he didn't know that I was high every time that we talked when I was a teenager, then he wasn't paying attention.
Wait a minute, John's on the devil's lettuce. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. Really getting deep into it tonight. Yeah, man.
By the way, there's something I did want to add, though. They actually have an on-the-rails shooter that you can play of Luigi's Mansion at arcades now. So I actually have kind of played this game.
That.
It's pretty decent. It's kind of like, it's an on-the-rails shooter, so like you're not controlling where he moves, but basically it's just you in like a cart just shooting like your proton pack at the ghosts and shit in the house. It's actually pretty
like
cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
I was bad at it, but it was still cool. It actually has like one of those like gun mount things for the fucking proton pack thing too.
I was gonna say, what arcade are you referring to? Is that like a Dave and Buster's
Dave and
thing?
Buster's, yeah, the one in Jacksonville.
Okay, yeah.
That's one.
Right. Cool. Well, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know. But,
Yeah, I know, like, no one goes to arcades anymore and stuff, but still, it's if you're at one, the one in Jacksonville I know has it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh, other fucking GameCube launch game that I played more than fucking Luigi's Mansion. Crazy Taxi. I was playing the shit out of that too. Like, this game, there were so many games to play back when this came out, but Luigi's Mansion is pretty cool. And I'm sure we haven't heard the last of the series, given Nintendo's tendency to revive these things every 10 years or so. So, look forward to that. 2021, I'm calling it. Nintendo Switch Luigi's Mansion 3. It's bound to happen. But anything else on Luigi's Mansion? Anybody?
No.
Thanks again to our phantom requester, who I did not write down the name of. Let's just give the credit to Mr. and Mrs. Regan. They're doing a great job. So thanks to them for making this request and for putting up with me as a teenager. Johnny, let's keep the game going, man.
Game 5.
I'm glad I didn't pick this game, but I'm glad somebody else picked it.
Jeez, if you had done that, we would have just ended up with the normal number of games on the show.
That was a very drippy last song that I didn't realize how loud the sound effects were in that one.
Hey, it's very watery music. It's all right.
Yeah, and by the way, David, that was some pretty good piano playing you were doing there, man.
Yeah, apparently I'm pretty good. Wait, which one? Is it me or the other David?
I don't
think
know.
we're both playing. Maybe it's a
You're
duet.
both playing it, and you're doing great.
You guys ready for some trivia?
Yes.
Did you look some up?
Yes,
I actually did
please.
look some up. This is pretty interesting. So because this game is a direct port of the Japanese-only Nintendo 64 version of the game, it takes up very little space on the GameCube disc. The entire game is loaded into the GameCube's RAM, and as a result, after the player enters the game, they can remove the disc from the GameCube and continue to play the game normally.
Interesting.
It's weird, right? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Me now. Quick me now. Me oh me oh me oh. Now me oh me now. Me now. Quick me now. Me oh me oh me oh. Now me oh me now. Oh quick oh me oh me oh now
Oh, that's cool.
So many games this could be. Johnny, do you think you're going to get it right?
I think I am, actually.
Okay, good. You really need to get on the board here, Hobbs. Thanks, man. Really need it.
All right. Yep.
All right, so what do we got? We've got a triple. We got everyone says Animal Crossing.
I love another Ultra.
This is one of the few games that I bought for the Wii, backwards compatible for GameCube. And I almost did a KK Slider mega mix of just like 3 or 4 songs.
Bro, that would have been so acceptable. It's not even funny. Like, I love KK Slider songs.
No, they're so fucking good, right? Cruising is such a
charming.
good little jam.
Yeah. Man, I've forgotten almost everything specific about the original Animal Crossing.
It's been a long time for me too. I didn't play a whole lot of it just because I got it late and no one else had it anymore. So I couldn't play with friends, so it kind of bummed me out a little bit.
It was always a pain in the ass to play with friends anyway. Do you remember how you had to visit friends' towns in this game?
You had to bring your memory card over, I think.
You did. Yeah. I had like 3 memory cards in my Animal Crossing box for like various towns, and like people would like forget their town at my house and be like, well, shit, man, I don't need their town. They're not calling about this memory card. I could use this to save other stuff, but I'd be wiping out all those Animal Crossing lives. Like, what to do?
I was about to say, you wondering what to do with entire towns sounds like some kind of you're some kind of supervillain. Like, what do I do with this town?
It's like, my God, their lives are in my hands.
Yeah, just got my finger on the button. Like, I could use this to make Madden data. But yeah,
blood's on your hands, John.
I would feel really bad. I just picture like Tortimer sitting there at his desk, like just sweating. Like, we're at the mercy of our most terrible villain.
He just looks out his window, it's just a fucking bright white flash, and he's like, by God.
He's erased all existence. and he's using it to save 007 Agent Under Fire data. God damn, what a waste. Yeah, so anyway, the original Animal Crossing is pretty dope, man. It was, I think everybody's first foray into that weird, I mean, maybe except like people that played Harvest Moon, but this was my first foray into that weird gameplay of, not even really gameplay, just enter this game and do things with no objective except whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, oh, I love this game so much.
Yeah, I think it was Jesse mentioned, like, the way he describes this game is basically like a virtual Zen garden.
Yeah.
And I really like that description for it, so I kind of like using that now.
Yeah, I took great pride in keeping my Animal Crossing house clean, and I do not keep my real world house clean at all. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it just gives me great pleasure to put this right in place. Everything where it's supposed to be. I'll stop playing for a few months, come back. Roaches! Shit.
I was imagining you're on your couch playing Animal Crossing and like hitting buttons to sweep the floor, and then like like your mom walks in like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's essentially like that. I'm sitting and just like I'm wallowing in my own filth. And playing a game where you're just literally like reorganizing a room nicely. And it's like, wait a minute, I've lost all like attachment to reality. I love my life, my Animal Crossing life, the simple life where all you do is like fish and talk to your animal neighbors. Yeah.
So, do you guys have favorite villagers?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the ones like I don't remember the original ones. I feel like the only one who I can name is like Bob.
Yeah, I was looking through because like I don't really remember many of the guys from the original game, but apparently Fang's been in all of them, and I fucking love Fang. He's like my wolf bro. I love that dude.
Oh, John, you have a favorite villager because I remember you getting so excited about Cousteau, the yellow frog with the curly Frenchman's mustache.
Yeah, the French frog, man, he was so good.
Oh, wait a minute! Isn't frog a racial slur for French people?
Yeah,
well, it's
wait a minute. Yes. I know, that's great though. It's
a derogatory term.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't have a racial slur against a Frenchman, but yeah, I mean, frog is a strange derogatory term for a Frenchman, and yeah, there's a French ass frog walking around town. It was awesome.
Yeah,
and yeah, speaking of wolves, I also like Lobo. That was my dude. I had a friend's memory card, and I just, it's like that friend that left the memory card with me had Lobo in his town, and I just kept on going in there and trying to get Lobo. It's like, hey, move to my town. Hey, dude, come over to my town. I don't want to play this town anymore. Move out. Like, move into Stankville. Do it.
My favorite was Savannah the zebra. She was just always peppy and always happy and always excited to see me. And it's like, oh, you're adorable.
Yeah, I feel like I always got stuck with like kind of like a bitchy bird or like squirrel or something in my town that I could never get rid of. They're always just like snarky as hell. It's like you walk up to, it's like, hey, what's going on? It's like, oh, good to see you, John. You're really gonna go outside wearing that shirt? It's like, what the fuck, man?
Well, I was having a good day till you fucking showed up, buddy.
Beautiful weather we're having. Too bad you're so ugly. What?
Just fucking start setting pitfall traps and put them around that person's house. Like, fuck this guy. Like,
oh yeah.
One of those days it was just like, hey, how's it going today? Net to the face. What?
And I'm gonna mail you some garbage. The misbehaving Animal Crossing is
that in real life to like their neighbor they didn't like, just beating them with a net and mailing them like actual trash.
Yeah, beating them with something non-lethal and then mailing them all the garbage they pull out of the river. Like, yeah, dude, that's the way to really get your message across.
FedEx a boot to somebody like, fuck you.
Retire. Well,
Is this
how did that even fit in my mailbox?
They shit in a box. Oh.
Thank God there was no shit in a box mechanic in Animal Crossing. John, you're depraved, sir.
I'm going for the
plant flowers outside their house to just spell get out.
I'm going for the John Waters Pink Flamingos ideas.
Oh yes, you walk around your Animal Crossing town with a sausage tied under your trench coat. Just flash all your animal neighbors. I'm never bringing up Pink Flamingos on this stream again. Shit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I read a very going back to before this conversation got depraved.
It's a long way back, buddy.
I read a really interesting article about this game, about how Animal Crossing kind of ties into the Japanese culture has this concept of like ma, and it's like empty space, and it's kind of like the space between objects, and it's kind of like a game about that because it's about the journey, and you just like walk around and have this Zen garden because the only thing in the game that you're actively punished for is running. Because you can trip and you'll like destroy flowers and scare bugs away. Like the game is meant to be walked through at a very like leisurely pace.
You also get yelled at for resetting the game too. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, don't slow down and enjoy everything, and don't cheat at life by resetting it. Yeah. Oh man, did it like fucking Melee preceded this and had trophies that hinted at this game, right?
Yeah.
Like,
because they had Rossetti and I think KK Slider.
Yeah, I feel like that was like excellent advertising for this game because it was like KK Slider, Animal Crossing or Animal Forest, Japan only. I'm like, what is this? I want it. Why is it Japan only? Like, it's a dog playing a guitar. Like, I don't know what it is. I want it. Like, give me that shit.
I've always kind of wanted
Fire Emblem. I want that.
I've always kind of wanted to cosplay as KK Slider, just get like a white bodysuit, like paint it like a dog, and just go around with the guitar, just going like quack quack wow. Like
you shouldn't even move. You should just choose one spot in a fucking place and just like be strumming a guitar, and then people, it's like, oh, you take a request, be like, nah, man, come talk to me Saturday night.
Hang out at a convention 8 p.m. Saturday night in like one room in particular.
Yeah, just slap up like
I want to fucking do this now. Actually, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Slap up a train station facade and just sit there, just kind of tuning your guitar. It'll be perfect.
I could like totally do that at Dragon Con. Just find a nice spot in the hallway and just fucking sit down, just jam out.
But yeah, man, Animal Crossing is fantastic. It's a strangely fun and simultaneously relaxing game, and been loving it for years, man. I'm hoping there's more coming because I'll always buy those games, man. I love those fucking games. And the original one, it's a little rough around the edges now, but if I had a system to play it, I'd probably pop it right in. But I don't have any memory cards anymore, so there would be no town, there would be no existence.
Hey, the original one had balls that you could kick around town.
It did, didn't it?
Never brought it back, but you could find like a random soccer ball and just like kick it around the town.
Yeah, now it's just like every winter you find a snowball and make a snowman out of it. No thanks. I want to just find somebody else's ball around town and kick it. That's all I want to do. And go steal things from the lost and found that don't belong to me. It's awesome.
It's my shirt now. Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, great pick, man. I can't wait to edit a bunch of KK Slider music behind this in post. You should upload all your favorite tracks for it because I will play all of them.
Like my favorite one's actually only in New Leaf. I think I thought it was one of the older ones. I was gonna play Bubblegum KK, and I was like, oh, it's not in this game. Shit.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that was fucking
all
jamming.
of them are great. Anywho, awesome pick, Johnny. I guess you got to play us the sound for Game 6, man.
Okay, let's play.
one just kind of ended.
That was abrupt. Wow.
Yeah.
Take a guess who chose this song then. It's, David Fleming, who never edits his music.
This is awesome. Let roll it on stream. Neat.
Okay.
Here's someone's.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then.
does anybody want any trivia?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I was waiting for someone to say
Okay.
that.
It is believed that the 4 playable characters in multiplayer and story mode are based on 4 of the main Sonic the Hedgehog characters, as the characters in this game use similar colors and copy poses from the Sonic characters. For example, on the game's box art, the main character is in the exact same pose as Sonic from the official Sonic Adventure 2 artwork. If that doesn't help, this next song's probably going to give it away, and I apologize because it will now be stuck in your head forever.
Ooh,
Ooh, I love songs like
I'm
that.
excited. Oh, whoop.
What?
Oh yeah, it cuts out at the end.
Okay.
So, feeling good about that.
Well, so far, John Regan's the only one with a guess up.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting on David. I can give him a hurry up sound. Crap, where'd it go?
Well, John Regan's
Hey,
guess
what's
is
it
la
taking
la
so
la la la
long?
la la la.
There you go. Thanks.
All right, I got something.
What the heck?
David Ryland says D-I-N-D. Fuck, I can't Google this fast enough. Whereas John Harrington has Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Hence the lyrics Giantegg.
Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Gee, okay.
Yeah, boy, man. Yeah, no, I had a feeling you were going to pick this because I know you're a fan of this, and you know it.
That song is hella catchy.
It really is, man. It's like, wait a minute, this is a game that's essentially about rolling eggs, and that's the most Katamari music I've heard outside of a Katamari game. Like, man, maybe I should have played this game. Like,
it's a lot of people, the people who remember this game, kind of dump on it. It's not bad. It's just it's a Sonic Team game, so it's very bright, it's very colorful, it's very charming. It doesn't control the best. Like, it kind of has kind of loose controls, which in a game when you're trying to roll eggs, that's sort of important.
Yep.
But this game's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it always struck me as really fun. It just, I never picked it up, but like, it looked colorful as shit, and it's about rolling eggs, and I don't know, like, I assume it's there's a little more to it than say like Katamari, where you're just rolling stuff and picking stuff up. Like, it's like a Sonic Team game, so I assume it's a weird 3D kind of beat 'em up adventure type game involving eggs, right?
It's like a 3D platformer. But a large portion of the game is trying to get eggs from one place to another. So, like, the main mechanic is jumping on top of it and kind of, like, steering it by walking on an egg and rolling it around.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then, like, if your egg breaks, you just have to, like, form another one. So, like, you have to go back to the beginning of the level and go through it.
Isn't there like the eggs get bigger as you roll them more type mechanic or something, or is that just particular?
There are eggs of various sizes, and as I recall, you can hatch the eggs, and there are special like crossover eggs, so you can get like a Chow from Sonic Adventure. I think Knights is in one of them.
You just hatch characters from better games,
like other Sega characters.
Oh, hey, wow.
Can you at any point roll Dr. Eggman?
David, that would make too much sense.
I'm not sure. I want to say there might be like a mechanical egg, but I don't remember.
Because I kind of feel like if they're going for crossovers, and just have like him just like, fuck, stop!
Yeah.
Well, see, you can't roll Dr. Eggman because he has arms and legs.
Yeah, no, he's like rolled sideways then, so he's just kind of like flopping to the side, like shit, stop it.
Yeah, oh man, that would be a great. It'd be a great like final unlock. It's like a powerful death egg that is either wearing Dr. Eggman's outfit or is just yelling at you like Dr. Eggman. Who I still hate saying the word Eggman. God, can we please just go back to Robotnik?
I would love a game. The joke is lost. I would love a game where you get to some kind of like huge ass mech suit and you make the death egg roll all over the place. And I really just want to say death egg roll.
Dr. Robotnik's death egg roll. Dude, that I would play that.
that sounds like in the next Sonic game where Robotnik claims to have turned over a new leaf and has resigned from villainy and opened up like a Chinese restaurant, and it would be named like the Death Egg Roll.
You
Yes.
figure out he's like stealing fucking animals from like Mobius to turn into fucking Chinese food. And you're like, God damn it, not again.
Again, go into the dark spot.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Billy Hatcher has none of that.
I was thinking I would love to open a Chinese restaurant called Death Egg Roll, and it's just Sonic the Hedgehog themed in Chinese food.
Dude,
Like,
I don't see what's wrong with that. That's a really good idea. If you like pop that up at a fucking Comic-Con or something, like if you open up a Sonic themed Chinese like fucking food truck called Death Egg Roll, you'd make $1 million, man.
I would love to answer the phone saying like, "Thanks for calling Death Egg Roll. We gotta go fast. What do you want?"
What do you want? Go fast. Gotta go fast. Not too fast. You don't get to order. Goodbye.
Yeah, can I get a I hate that hedgehog
Click.
large Coke?
The only way that you can make it work is if the lunch special was called Toot Toot Sonic Warrior.
Oh, done.
Yeah.
Oh, the Toot Sonic Warrior platter.
somehow work chili dogs into Chinese food. I don't know fucking how,
So
but
that Mugu guy pan, let me get that Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. Sounds good. So
It
there's
writes
nothing really
itself.
safe.
I mean, you've got a lunch special just on Tuesdays, Toot Toot Tuesday Sonic Warrior.
Oh,
Done.
good. So going on this conversation, there's nothing to say about Billy Hatcher, is there?
It's a fun game. It was kind of one of those like sleeper hits. Not many people that I knew played it, but I did,
Right.
and I enjoyed it. And I wish they would give him another chance.
Yeah, I was surprised because I googled Billy Hatcher games, and it was like, "Do you mean Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg?" I'm like, they made more Billy Hatcher stuff, right? Like, no. Sega made a one-off.
He was, if I remember correctly, one of 3 characters in the first Sonic racing game that didn't come back. It was him. He didn't come back. Oh, wait, no, there were a couple of them because the Bonanza Brothers. But there was him, the Bonanza Brothers, the Choo-Choos, and Akira from Virtua Fighter. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
Well,
he was like the big one. It was like there were a lot of levels in the first game with him, and then no, didn't come back.
Hell, I mean, we're just about hitting the point where there should be nostalgia for this. So this will get like a Shaq Fu style reboot here in a couple of years. Billy Hatcher will be back with a vengeance, and this
Let's
time he's
brief
cracking
aside.
eggs.
Why in God's name did Shaq Fu come back?
I was gonna say, nobody's brought up Bubsy yet, and we're not going to.
Nope.
They're remaking a lot of unworthy games.
waiting for that grim dark reboot of Bubsy, guys. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Return to Castle Bubsy Stein or something. I don't fucking know.
That sounds much better than just announcing a straight Bubsy reboot. But I take like a Wolfenstein Billy Hatcher crossover. Yeah.
You're just
Maybe
like
that's
rolling-
in the new Wolfenstein trailer looked pretty fucking out there, and maybe Billy Hatcher will just roll through during one of the acid trip segments.
Just saying, day one
pulls out an egg
DLC
bazooka.
maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shooting eggs at Nazis. It's going to be a great game. Billy Hatcher really takes a turn. John, do you have anything else you want to say about this?
Based on the title, I was really expecting this game to be more of a James and the Giant Peach kind of situation, like you're a guy just living in a giant egg, kind of like Animal Crossing, but it's like one egg for forever and that's it. And
See?
yeah, Death Egg Rolls.
Yeah. That's it, man. Fuck it.
That's the episode title.
Yeah, dude. Billy Hatcher, come back to us at some point, and not just as a, Sonic racing character. Like Sega, give it another chance. Did you get the results of my my survey that I sent in? Because I don't think I said anything about Billy Hatcher. Oh shit. Anyway, Johnny, play one more sound for Game 7 and let's do this shit.
Look at this! It's a King Mario!
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was fucking killer.
Yes. Yes, it was. So, let's see. Beating this game on its hardest difficulty unlocks special movies for each character. So, my question for you is which character's movie features said character saving a baby from being hit by a speeding train and then ripping their pants? Yeah, so that's a pretty rad-ass soundtrack. Hopefully you guys know what it is. Let's see them answers. Oh, it's got to be a hat trick with F-Zero GX on the show. Yeah, dude. You know, shit, what am I saying? I'll even give you a little extra sound on that.
Show me your moves.
Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, you guys all showed me your moves. And this game is fucking awesome. And, you know, like listening to the music and watching a couple of videos for it, you know, I couldn't pop it in and play it in the lead up to the show because, you know, my Wii is not currently at my house. And, you know, that's the only way I have GameCube compatibility right now. Watching a few videos, listening to the music, it makes me so angry that this series has not come back. Like, I love this game so much, and it makes no sense that they don't still make these games. Like, these games are so goddamn good. Like, what the hell?
With just like the popularity of like Smash Brothers and how much people fucking love Captain Falcon, like that would make them want to bring it back.
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, we've discussed the possibility of the fucking Captain Falcon beat 'em up spin-off game, Falcon Punch, which would be a fucking million seller if they released it. You know, but I don't know, man.
I guess Nintendo just doesn't like money, do they?
Nintendo likes fun, but not that much fun. But yeah, man, how many? I mean, shit, Johnny never owned the GameCube. David probably never played this. He probably borrowed it from a friend and played the shit out of it, but never beat it. So, David, let's me and you talk F-Zero GX.
Okay.
I'm hoping you played the shit out of this to the same extent that I did. Did you have this one?
I did have this one, and I did play the shit out of it.
Yeah, dude. It was so good. I mean, it was just tight, fucking, like, fantastic graphics, 60 frames per second racing, you know, just, like, it was a white-knuckle thrill ride. I don't mean to speak strictly in cliches, but, like, this game was just, it was fucking so intense and so fast. Like, ugh.
The story mode was impossible.
The story mode was also impossible. You are right. I had almost forgotten there was even a story mode. Then I was like, oh yeah, I remember playing this. And you gotta really get everything perfect to fucking advance in that story mode. It's like a 9-chapter story. You'd think it'd be really fucking simple. It is not. You know, like
I don't think I can make it past the second one.
You know, I would have to find my memory card and pop this in and see where I got. But I think I feel like I made it to like the 6th or 7th mission. I don't remember, but there was something where you just hit the wall. But like, I remember, I feel like it was like the first mission. It was like, you know, Captain Falcon's training and he's like in a canyon racing against Samurai Goro. And there's like boulders rolling around. And like, you've got to beat that. You got to do that shit perfectly. And like, you know, you still only beat Samurai Goro by like, you know, 1/10 of a second. And it's like, what the fuck, man? This is insane. Like, but, you know, I was a sucker for punishment in that case because, you know, it was mind blowing that there was a fucking F-Zero story mode. You know, I love all the characters in the game. They're crazy. Like, there's 40 something characters in the game and they're all just nuts. Like, why they haven't taken this and, like I said, you know, before, made an anime or something with all of these characters, you know, or like a fighting game or another F-Zero game. Like, these characters are nuts. They need to all be in everything.
I want to say there actually is an OVA of a F-Zero anime because I've seen a clip of Captain Falcon punching something.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we've covered that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Captain Falcon, like, supremely Falcon punching the shit out of the Black Shadow.
And, like, jumping through space and punching the shit out of somebody, yeah.
Falcon like, it's fucking classic. But yeah, no, I don't, you know, but like, you know, I didn't watch much besides just the clip of that one Falcon punch, but it's just insane that like Nintendo put so much, like, I'm wondering who they had working on this to like fucking come up with all these like wacky ass characters. I mean, they came up with all these in like F-Zero X and then they brought them back for F-Zero GX and like, you know, like, how the fuck do you create this many characters and then do nothing with them? You know, like, I got mad at Rare when they made all those characters for Diddy Kong Racing and then only did stuff with, like, Banjo, you know, F-Zero X came up with like 40 fucking characters, and only Captain Falcon's turned up in Smash Brothers. Like, where's our games with the rest of these characters? Like, did you ever, David, beat the game in like master difficulty to unlock any of the characters' like story videos or whatever?
No, the only videos I remember were like the end of tournament interviews.
Yeah,
I don't remember like story videos.
Yeah, no, if you beat the game on master difficulty, or if you cleared a Grand Prix on master difficulty with a particular racer, you would unlock their like just profile video. And that's the other thing about how much work they put in these characters. 40 something characters. All their profiles have a custom theme song on them. So I almost went strictly with character themes to keep it off the race themes, because there's 40 different like weird ass character jingles that go with this game, like 3 and 4 minutes apiece, and then a video of just absolute nonsense to go with every character. Like Captain Falcon literally saves a baby from a speeding bullet train and then rips his pants as he's trying to do his like salute pose. Like, why are you taking the piss out of Captain Falcon? Like, Dr. Stewart's video is just him dancing in like a field of flowers. Like it, oh dude, because that's the thing, I was watching these in the lead up to the show, and I was just like, I'll write down a couple of these that are just nonsense. Pico, it's just, did you know that Pico, the green alien guy, is a fucking assassin? I didn't know that. They never expand upon that. And his video is just him doing target practice and John Wiccan motherfuckers. It's just Pico getting headshots. Like, the Black Shadows story video is fucking great. It's just bloopers from the story mode. It's like them acting out the dramatic parts of the thing and him like tripping, getting out of his car. It's really funny.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the story, just like there's so many random ones, but Blood Falcon, who is the evil clone of Captain Falcon, his thing's called like Drama at the Laundromat, and he's just at the laundromat washing his clothes and reading a newspaper in his underwear, and then his Captain Falcon suit shrinks and he like runs out of there embarrassed. I'm like, well, who made these? Like, why do these exist? They're so stupid and so good. Like, this game is just nuts. But all the insane story stuff aside, the racing is fucking tight. Like, it was so fast. Definitely. And the tracks were awesome and insane. Like, David, do you remember a favorite track from the game?
I don't recall the name. I do remember there was a track on like a forest planet. And the reason that I remember it is because it would have like an overhang, and parts of the overhang would be gone, so trees would kind of be like growing on, and there was a section where it was a solid tube, so you could 360-degree go around it.
Yes, I believe that was Green Planet or Green Forest, and that one was awesome because the tube was doing like a snake thing, and so you're going through the tube and snaking your way through, but then as you get to the later part of the track, you're on the outside, and the tube was actually snaking through the track, and so you're having to dodge around the tube like on the outside of the track. I love that shit. That was so cool. And then the one I remember most is the Firefield track. It's just fucking lava and intensity all over the place, and you're racing on the outside of a tube. So it's that like cylindrical racing. And
right.
you could get going so fast around the curves that you could just throw yourself out of the game's gravitational field and just like fly off into nothing. Like, the game was so fast, and you had to like actually think about shit like that. It's like, okay, you're riding on the outside of this tube, and it does a big like hump thing. If you're not on the inside and do that as like a smooth dip, if you go over it like a hill, you're gonna fly off the fucking level and die. Like, it was crazy, man. The game was just, it was mind blowing, man. Fucking, so good. I want it back. I want F-Zero back so bad. I'm trying to think, what else was there? Wacky characters, amazing track,
customizable car. You can make your own car.
Exactly. And see, that might be why we never unlocked a lot of these videos, is because you couldn't unlock shit if you were using a custom car. You had to beat the game on like master difficulty using the actual character in their car. And some of those characters like outright sucked. So, it's like, I want to see these videos, but I'm never, ever going to play as like the big fat robot that for some reason looks like Mario. Or,
Mr. EAD.
Mr. EAD. or James McCloud, who is Fox's dad, or just a human that likes James McCloud. It's it's like I love the references to other Nintendo games, and they just never expand upon any of this. Like, why is James McCloud in this? And he's a human with Fox's hair and sunglasses on. No, don't worry about it. Like, just good stuff, man. I feel like I'm crowding you guys out of this. John, I know you got so many thoughts on F-Zero GX.
Oh man, my favorite is when you race and it's fast. And
I agree with that one.
Yes.
He's right. He's right, everybody.
When you have the guys and they're in the thing and it goes and then it's like that one guitar song that the Eskimos did.
I do think
I know the name of it.
I do think the reason that they had the whole Captain America, Captain Falcon, Captain Falcon saves a baby from a bullet train, splits his pants. It's because we've all been there, man. We've all had that exact same scenario happen to us.
You had to humanize the guy, really.
Just a little bit too real.
He's just this guy. It's just who he is, man. I love it too, because in the video, he literally pulls up to a train tracks in his fucking Blue Falcon and sees a baby sitting there like, oh, I should save that baby. And he does some backflips and shit. And then he splits his pants. Great. Thank you, Japanese guy that animated this. I'm so glad we got this in the game.
The exact same things happened to me a few times, man.
Driving your convertible fucking hovercraft, and you gotta save the baby. I get it, but anyway,
these things happen. Man.
Yeah, F-Zero GX is dope. So, Johnny, I think it's time to take it to the calculated computer, man.
Calculating computer activated. Computers. Beeps. Boops.
What the heck?
Scoring complete. This game's winner is...
David Wyland.
What the heck?
Well,
indeed.
David F won already last week. And then it was a tie.
I tied with you.
It was a tie, and I just gave it to David Wyland because it's been a long time since he's won.
It sure has, man. He earned it.
And he did very good tonight.
4 for 6. 4 for 6 on the easiest GameCube games possible. He's doing all right.
I was honestly worried I was going to fuck it all up and have 0, and then you're still going to be like, let's give it to David anyways, and you guys are just fucking mad at me.
We only do that for Johnny. You know that.
Yeah, I'm the only one that wins the 0.
Hell yeah, man. Well, congrats, David. What do you got in mind for next week?
I actually do have a theme in mind. Do you guys have a game that you played that actually brought you to tears?
No.
Either crying from sadness, or if that's too specific, how about from laughing so hard at it either? So we can keep it kind of less depressing, I guess.
Well, actually, I might have one or two.
Yeah.
Okay. Games
but
that
I'm not going to admit it. Toxic masculinity.
Games that elicited a emotional reaction.
Yes.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Very strong emotional reaction, I guess. Either oh shit, who's cutting onions in here, or oh god, I can't breathe, I'm laughing so hard.
Does it have to be from your face? Can it be from a different body part? We'll cover it. We'll figure it out.
Do I hear Dead or Alive beach volleyball? What?
Oh hell yeah, man! We're gonna play some emotional tracks next week. I like that. We're gonna have everybody in tears of something. Cool, man. Good theme. Good. I don't regret giving you the win now. So yeah, thanks everybody that watched along with us live tonight. Great show, great supersized show. Sorry for it, being so long tonight, but we had 7 games and we wanted to get them all in there. So now that we've covered all the best GameCube games, well, I guess we'll probably never see the GameCube again. So long GameCube. It was fun. Thanks for following along with us on Twitter at GTTPod. Catch our live show here at twitch.tv/GameThatTune, Facebook.com/GameThatTune, YouTube. We actually have people that watch on YouTube now, so I got to start taking it seriously. And then, catch us in podcast form wherever you get your podcasts. We're everywhere. Follow all of us on Twitter. Follow me at JGangsta187. Follow John Regan on Twitter at
JPReganJR.
Follow David Fleming, King of the Show, on Twitter at
DFD Fleming.
And following David Weiland, winner of this week's show, on Twitter at
Nameless888.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff on Twitter, everybody. So, David, take us home, man. What's the bonus tunes tonight?
All right, the bonus song is actually a mashup of a KK Slider song. It's called KK Good Day.
Oh, is it?
It's pretty good.
Cool. Well, that's the show. Peace out, everybody.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dope. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she could do it all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week messed around and got a triple-double. Freaking brothers every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. I can't believe today was a good day. A good day. A good day. A good day. I can't believe today was a good day. A good day. A good day. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching Yo MTV Raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em with a 7, 7-11, 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. A good day. A good day.
Oh, yeah. Super Smash Bros. Melee is copyright 2001 Nintendo of America Incorporated and HAL Laboratory Incorporated. 007 Agent Under Fire is copyright 2002 Electronic Arts Incorporated. Pikmin 2 is copyright 2004 Nintendo of America Incorporated. Luigi's Mansion is copyright 2001 Nintendo of America Incorporated. Animal Crossing is copyright 2002 Nintendo of America Incorporated. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is copyright 2003 Sega Games Company Limited. F-Zero GX is copyright 2003 Nintendo of America Incorporated and Sega Corporation.